Hi, welcome again to episode 3 of Ask Rahul. The three questions we have this time is Soumya Shikhar sends a question saying, which authors do you like the most? Do you like writing? And you seem to converse mostly in English. And where do you get the command over the language? So firstly, Soumya, thank you so much for praising my command over the English language. I'm just lucky that I had good teachers, I guess, when I was growing up in school at St. Joseph Boys High School, and I conversed a lot in English, and I read a lot. So maybe that has become really my comfortable language of communication. In terms of which authors do I like the most, I like reading all kinds of books. I used to read a lot of autobiographies, especially of cricketers and more specifically of other sportsmen in other sport. So that's what I used to read a lot when I was growing up. I don't know if I have any specific really good authors. I used to like the writing of David Halberstam. I think some of the books of his that I've read were very, very good. But it's just different varied stuff that I do read as and when I find the time and as and when I possibly can. Purnima Malhotra now, she asked quite a tough question. Now that you've retired, what is it that one household chore that you love doing and one that you absolutely hate? What is it, the one household chore that I absolutely like doing? I think I can manage the laundry. That's not very difficult. So doing the laundry sometimes is the easiest chore. The chore that I really hate is having to clean up sometimes. I think cleaning is not my forte of strength. The last question we have is from Shruti Sharma. To what extent has meditation helped you to evolve as a mentally tough cricketer? What inspired you to focus more and more on the mental aspects of the game? And do you follow any spiritual guru? No, I don't really follow any spiritual guru. I quickly realized while I was playing cricket that the mental side of the game is a very, very important side of the game. You can learn your skills up to a certain level, but after some time, as you go better and better and play more competitive cricket, you realize that almost everyone has equal talents and everyone has equal abilities. And what differentiates the good players from the great players is how strong they are mentally, and which is why was one of the reasons why I focused a lot on the mental training side of things, and just learning about how my own mind works and what makes me tick and what gets the best out of myself was probably some of the most valuable lessons I've learned as a cricketer, and something that I believe helped me a lot right throughout my career. As far as meditation goes, yes, I did do a little bit of meditation as and when I felt that it was required, especially on tours. I used it more as something that relaxed me and made me quite calm, because I think cricket can be quite stressful, and if you have something that helps you make you feel calm and relaxed. Welcome to episode 4 of Ask Rahul, and thank you so much for sending in your questions. There's so many of them. So I'll try and answer as many as I can, but I'll stick to the 3 that I've chosen this time. The first question comes from M. Vamshi. Sir, you have acted in many advertisements. Which is your favorite advertisement of them all? You're right, I have done quite a few ads, and I really enjoyed doing all of them and the opportunity to work and meet some very interesting people in the advertising world. Probably my favorite ad, would be the Kisan ad. The Kisan ad, the Jam Jammy ad. I'm not sure many of you remember it. It was a long time ago. Though it had me, dressing up as different kinds of people, it was extremely challenging ad to do. And also the fact that my father worked for Kisan Products. He spent all his life working at Kisan Products. So it was an ad that, and it was a company that was very dear to him. And so for that reason, it was quite emotional to do that ad and to actually advertise for the company that my dad worked so many years for. The next question comes from Raja M. Have you ever sported a beard, and what is the reason behind your clean look always? I like a clean shaven. As far as possible, I like to be as clean shaven as possible. Sometimes not always possible, especially when I was playing. But as much as possible, I like keeping a clean shaven look, and I feel that helps me, look good and feel confident. The next one is a question from Nipun Yermala. And he asks, why do you think bowlers in India, barring Kapil Dev, have not got the recognition they deserve? The best phase of the Test cricket in Indian history was 2001 to 2006. The role played by bowlers like Anil Kumble, Srinath, Harbhajan Singh and Zahir was no less important as the role played by our brilliant batsmen. I completely agree with you, Nipun. I actually believe that bowlers win cricket matches, and if you look at the most successful teams in the history of the game, they always had very, very good bowling attacks, because without a good bowling attack, you cannot win test matches. You need 20 wickets to win a match. So you're absolutely right. I think the bowlers do deserve the credit for our golden run in test cricket during that period. And there were some fantastic ones. I think it's slowly changing. I think obviously Kapil Dev was a torchbearer and someone who carried the Indian flag for a long time. But you're just seeing everywhere I go now, so many young kids want to bowl, run in and bowl fast and try and emulate their heroes. And like you mentioned, some of them, Zahir and Srinath and Anil and Harbhajan. So it's nice to see that happening, but I agree with you that more and more recognition needs to be given to bowlers, and more work needs to be done to find the right kind of bowlers that can help India win test matches and take 20 wickets.